Maybe Mokhtar will shout at us if we've missed something. Nope, okay. Scribble, scribble, scribble.
This here, the gate, how does it work?
If the alarm is set off, the metal gate descends. The same thing happens at the windows and the main entrance. The thief is trapped like a rat.
That's the security
As
sorted.
are we.
Next, I'll show you our guard room, the heart of the whole security system.
Why are we in
After that, I'll have to excuse myself.
Uh-oh. Is that... It's a cutscene. Is that a feather?
Alert the guards. Then call the French embassy. Legrand needs to come. We're being locked out.
Whoa! Okay. Interesting. It's a rather interesting turn of events.
Here, have a seat and try to calm down.
Once again, Oliver's nowhere to be seen. Talk to the director. Probably not going to be too much.
Director Mokhtar?
Probably not going to be too much information.
How can I open the metal gate?
He shouldn't have done that.
Director.
Oops.
All the artifacts in the treasure chamber. He destroyed them.
And I will bring him to justice. But first, I have to get inside. He's pale and shaking, probably in shock. Perhaps I'll get something out of him in a couple of minutes.
No, you're looking for the bin, nothing there. Metal gate.
That bloody bomber. I mean, the chamber was filled with irreplaceable treasures.
Not the fact it's been stolen from, but... Need to get the... Need to find out what's going on in there.
The gate is massive. I can't open it myself. He's pale and shaking,
Right.
probably in shock.
Yes.
Perhaps I'll get something out of him in a couple of minutes.
Front area. Maybe, hopefully we can get into the guard room now. Yeah.
This security gate is also closed. Once the alarm went off, no one could have left through the official exits.
Ah, the official exits. Guard room.
Constable Oliver!
Don't move.
What are you doing here?
What did you do?
Me? I didn't do anything. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna arrest you.
Okay. Treasure chamber?
We have to open the treasure chamber's gate. I suspect there's a secret entrance.
No. We should open the main entrance and call for help.
Robert, think. The Raven is inside the museum, and so are we. We could catch him, but we have to give chase immediately. The two of us can finish it here and now.
You just want to confuse me.
Robert, I don't think you knocked this man out, but neither did I. I was with the director the entire time. Ask
Indeed.
him.
That doesn't mean you aren't involved somehow. You could be working with the Raven.
So could you. We can suspect each other, open the exits, and offer the Raven every possible escape route. Or we can bring him to justice right here, right now.
No, okay.
Clickety.
But just get this straight. I don't trust you.
Of course.
I'll keep an eye on you, and if you try to get away...
Understood.
Right. What happened to the guard?
Is he dead?
Just unconscious. Perhaps he can tell us who knocked him out.
Excellent.
Don't act all innocent. It was you.
I was in the treasure chamber with the director. You, on the other hand, had every opportunity to take the guard out.
I found him unconscious. I wanted to open the gates.
And make it easier for the Raven to escape?
That does it. On the floor. Hands behind your head.
Legrand.
Why aren't you in the embassy with Inspector Legrand talking to the press?
What talking about? Legrand refused to do it.
What?
He told the ambassador that he'd rather walk through the desert for 40 years than give interviews for 40 minutes.
I'll try to open the gate to the treasure chamber now.
Yes.
I'd appreciate it if you'd refrain from accidentally shooting me.
No tricks, Selno. And if we don't find anything in the treasure chamber, we'll open the gate at the main entrance and call Inspector Legrand.
Okay, so that's...
Of course.
Okay. So that little bit about Legrand refusing is probably to make the point that he's not deliberately... He didn't do it deliberately to set it up. Anything new? Raven's escape route. There was an explosion. The security system... Yeah, so Legrand didn't set up the interview to try and make himself look bigger and more famous. The security system locked down both the museum and the treasure chamber right away. I don't know what happened there, but I fear my foe is going to work with the chainsaw rather than the scalpel this time. We're trapped in the museum, and so is the Raven unless he has another way out, which I suspect he does. I have to follow him. Let's look everywhere else first. Ooh. Oh, no. Yes, call for help. That might work.
Dead. We can't call for help. The line's dead. Does the alarm system call the police automatically? If not, or if it was also disconnected, I'm not sure that anyone out there knows what's happening inside the museum. I guess no one heard the explosion from outside. The treasure chamber doesn't have any windows, and the metal gates that came down could just be part of a test.
Ooh, coffee machine. Maybe you can drink coffee. Now's not the time, though.
Maybe someone stirred something into the coffee and poisoned him with it. But the bump on the back of his head would indicate otherwise.
Alright. Let's examine the guard.
What are you doing?
I was looking for this.
Set of keys, is it? Yeah. Look at the guard. Oh, look at the guard.
I think he's okay. After we've checked the treasure chamber, we should call an ambulance.
Examine the device. Oh, actually, no. Oh, okay. I was checking out this.
A monitor, probably for viewing the security cameras. There are 5 buttons down here, 3 of them labeled.
Puzzle.
Camera 1. Camera 2.
Okay, maybe not a puzzle.
Camera 3. This should be the one in the treasure chamber. As I expected, it didn't survive the explosion.
But there were 2 in there.
All right. How do I...
Okay. Not a puzzle, it's just...
Fantastic. That's me, with the director. Now it's getting exciting.
Can I
Why on earth?
Can I see what's going on?
You damaged it.
No, I didn't. Someone must have turned the camera off. Or... No, it's still recording, but something's covering the lens. There. That was the explosion. Interesting.
Indeed.
Why is it interesting?
Someone was in the treasure chamber, and they disabled the camera. And, just a few minutes later, the alarm went off and everything blew up. The burglar hardly had time to prepare a targeted explosion, right? One more reason to go and see what happened in the treasure chamber.
Indeed. Nothing else there. Constable Oliver.
Constable Oliver can't honestly think that I'm the Raven.
No, he does.
Must realize that I never had a chance to set a bomb. Although he may think that I could be an accomplice. As could he.
Constable Oliver.
I'll grin and bear it. As long as he's nearby, he can't cause any trouble. And if I have to get rid of him, I'm sure something will occur to me.
Open the metal case. We now have a set of keys. Maybe that's what we needed. Oh, do I have to...
Locked.
Do I have to manually... Click, click, click.
Blueprints for the museum.
Aha.
Every gate seems to be controlled by its own switch. This should be the gate for the treasure chamber. That's it.
Okay, right. We done? We done here? Move on. Oop.
There's nothing more I can do here.
Okay. Let's go. A lot of fiddling with the switches there.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm searching for a way into the treasure chamber, which is exactly what you should be doing.
Right. Is it
I'll
now?
give you 5 minutes, then we'll follow my plan. Open the main entrance and call for backup.
Let's hope for both our sakes that I find a way into the treasure chamber before then. I don't want to be responsible for the escape of the Raven.
You alright? Talk to Director Mokhtar. Is he alright?
Director Mokhtar, I can't open the gate. Is there another way into the treasure chamber?
No, only one way. Only one.
You sure about that though? Because Matt could hear from the.
If you would be so kind.
Let's get in. Yeah, it's probably a bit too heavy, isn't it?
No, that won't work.
Shut up, Oliver.
The explosion wasn't strong enough to seriously damage the gate, but maybe it's a bit warped. At any rate, it won't open.
Got to be another way in then. We're trapped in the museum, it says, which I what he does. Yeah, okay. Talk to Oliver. Maybe he has some suggestion.
Do you have any idea how we can open the gate?
We've got to open the main gate and call for backup.
No. You gave me 5 minutes and my time isn't up yet.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else to do in here. I think we've exhausted everything in there. Let's look in the main hall. There was that statue where Matt heard something. The other things have popped open. Possibilities to examine. No, oh, we can't examine that area now. We can open this showcase though. Not entirely sure what that's going to achieve, but
Locked.
okay. Use the keychain. Not sure what this is going to do.
It fits.
Take the wooden pole. Fate of Atlantising this up with. Oh no, we're going to lever it. Okay.
Constable?
There we go. So I wonder why the statue was talking. I wonder if that's relevant.
It's moving. No, not quite there yet.
I think it's thinking he should have his hat on. But he doesn't. Maybe I need something else then. Ooh, lance.
The lances look sturdy, but they also seem to be firmly connected to the figures. Maybe I can break them off. On the other hand, there's been enough distraction today.
Keep looking. Maybe there's something else. Ooh, there's a little pole here, isn't there? Flagpole. Yeah, there we go. Second pole, one pole each, I'm guessing. And then, woo, the gate goes up. Ooh, reflection. How very nice.
That might help. All right. It has to work. Constable Oliver, could you lend me a hand?
Right, is he going to pick up the wooden pole as well? No. Oh, he is. Good.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Director Mokhtar, hurry! Put something under the gate.
Huh?
Director!
Yes, you're the director, mate. Oh, he's looking for something to put under. He's putting the bin under.
No luck.
It won't open any further.
Put it down, quick! That'll hold it.
I wouldn't bet on it. We should hurry.
And inform Inspector Legrand.
First, I'll get an overview of the situation.
You don't think I'm going to leave you all alone with a jewel, do you?
I doubt that the jewel is still in the treasure chamber.
Ah.
I'll be watching you.
Blow a hole.
Then you'll have to
The thing
come with
drops
me.
down.
If you haven't heard anything from me in 5 minutes, me, not Constable Zellner, then open the entrance and call for help. Understood?
Okay.
Why the hatred for Zellner? Take a look at every available object. I do. Well, I try to. Right, that. Oh. Oh.
Whoa, indeed.
It's very sad, isn't it?
I suppose the camera was hit by a chunk of flying debris.
Terrible.
Let's hope that at least some of the artifacts withstood the explosion. Why didn't he just drive through the wall with a tank? Reckless ignoramus.
Anything else? Well, beyond the obvious. Well, let's look at the obvious, shall we? Hole.
You don't want to go down there, do you?
That's how the eye left the treasure chamber.
Oh no. No way. We've seen enough. The Raven is gone. We need to get Legrand.
Really?
Great. You happy now?
You could say that. Will you give me some light?
Right. Examine the hole.
Come on, I can't see.
You afraid of heights, mate?
There's the display case.
Is the jewel still in it?
I can't tell.
Hello?
I hope you don't expect anyone to answer you.
Talk to Oliver, see what he says.
What do you think about this?
It's a right mess.
You can say that again.
The explosion.
This explosion was much more intense than the one in London, wasn't it?
You can say that again. Imagine what would have happened if the bomb had gone off tonight.
He didn't risk it. We must have made him nervous.
He couldn't have chosen a better time. Legrand isn't here. There are only a couple of guards and almost no witnesses.
Still, I would have thought he'd wait. Remember the train? Our opponent has a penchant for drama. He's vain and wants as much publicity as possible.
Even vain people don't want to go to jail.
True enough.
Flashlight.
Would you
Torch.
give me your flashlight?
You can't seriously expect me to say yes?
No, not really. So at least give me a bit of light.
Back up.
It seems like the question of backup has been settled. We can't open the door from the inside.
The director will surely contact Legrand. He'll be outside the door with a full squad in no time.
I wouldn't bet on it. The thief was in the guard room and knocked out the guard. What was he up to there?
Disconnect
He didn't
the phone.
disable the alarm. Maybe the phone lines.
You know that.
Someone will notice the metal shutters on the windows.
Sooner or later, sure. Until they do, we have time to solve the case.